To share with you some journals that I've made. There are 4 altogether. These are bare journals inside, so they're blank. I will go through them in a minute, but each journal measures 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. There is one signature, and there's 100 pages front and back. That includes the doilies, the smaller pages, the half pages, etc. Each one is named, and we have remember, journey, memories, and adventure. And I've just decorated the covers, just doing some layering and added a butterfly on each one, some bling, and obviously the words. They've all been stitched and on the covers, and they've all got eyelets and organza ribbon as a closure. So I will start with adventure, and these are actually really cheap in my shop. So as you can see, that's the cover, and I'll do a quick flip. So the insides are just plain white cardstock that's been sewn onto this, so they are nice and thick. So quick flip. So the old papers have been coffee dyed, the doilies and some have, the doilies and others haven't. It's sometimes just a nice contrast having the white against the coffee dyed paper bags, book page, some florals on there as well, some digital music, some lined, some more book page. Love the lilies. Love lilies, but they really affect my sinuses. Not in the paper form, of course, but in real life. Another doily, some edge punching, an envelope here, opened at the side so you can pop things inside there. So like I said, 100 pages front and back, so there's a lot of real estate to do whatever you like with. These are good starter journals, and you can kind of make them into whatever you like. A little bit of a shimmer on the some of the coffee dyed papers. Window envelope, and again that's side loading there, and same in all the other ones, they're side loading. Some really nice digital papers that I've used. So that is adventure. Then there is memory, and that's the paper, the cardstock, sorry, that I've used on that. Same as the other one, just a different image, different word. And this is going to go on a note. No, it's not. Stitching, white cardstock on the inside. It has done nothing but rain here in the UK for about 2 weeks. It's June, as you know, and you know, normally we're getting some really nice weather, and at the moment it's just awful. As quick as it dries up, you know, the rain starts again, and some places have had really bad flooding. Fortunately, we're okay. We live quite high up, but obviously in the lower lanes of the UK, I know Cambridge has had quite a bit of flooding because there's a lot of flat land up there. And I seen just a few weeks ago that some places in America still had snow. So how crazy is that? We really have got wacky weather this year. Hoping this weather soon clears up and we start to get some warm weather, because it's ridiculous having to still have the heating on. So that's remember. This one is memories, and that's the cardstock that I used for that one. It's actually raining now. Don't know if you can pick it up on my video, but it's absolutely stoating down. So that's the papers inside this one. And as some of you know, my craft area is outside. I've got a reasonable sized shed, and which I live in most of the time. So when I have to come in and out the house for, like, you know, tea and going to the ladies' room, I get drenched. Kind of need an outside loo, be handy. So they're all very, well, they're very much the same, but just different papers, like the pattern papers inside the journals. And I've actually got 2 more of these to make, but I want to do something else. I'm just going to try some messing around with some gelatos and making some. It's something I've seen from the Frugal Crafter. Is it the Frugal Crafter, who's Lindsay? I think it was a few weeks ago. She'd made some like art tiles, and they were like the circle ones, and I've been dying to have a go with them. So I'm going to do that in a minute. So that's this one, and this is the papers in there. I've got so many of these flower books that I thought I've really got to start using them myself, because I've put them in kits before but haven't actually used them myself, so that's me getting around to using them. Love that page. And that's pretty, isn't it? And do you know what? I can't for the life of me remember where I got them from. So, and then there's that pretty one there. So that is all the journals, and they will all be listed in my shop. Like I said, they are reasonably cheap, and I will have a few more of these over the next few days as well. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.